guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Alejandra, and today our focus is going to be on the new Cheekleader palette, the Pink Squad palette by Benefit Cosmetics. It's your blush, bronze, and highlight palette all in one. So if you guys are interested in seeing my review on this palette and letting you guys know, is it worth the purchase, just please keep watching. So before we get started, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I do have some burn marks on my lip. I went to get a lip wax and I think the wax was just a little bit too hot for my skin, and I did get burned. So you see these marks here, it's just from that. I didn't want to let that stop me from filming, so it is what it is. It'll get better over time, and I'm not gonna stress about it because I already have for the past few days, and that's not gonna help anything. So I just wanted to point that out in case you guys do see that and were wondering, like, what is that 5 o'clock shadow? They're burns. So I've been putting Vaseline and Neosporin and all that stuff, and we're trying to fix it. But yeah, so I'm gonna blow out my hair, and yeah. Flickering. What the hell? What is happening? Is it dying? You guys are watching. Oh my god! My ring light just died. Well, it's found it. What is happening? It's dead. So I really did want to film a get ready with me while I got ready for the wedding yesterday, and it was beautiful, by the way. But unfortunately, time got the best of me, and my ring light blew on me, so I had to figure out a whole new lighting situation. And on that subject, I know I'm in like different lighting every single time I film, but I'm trying to get the hang of this whole lighting thing. I have really like 2 really big studio lights that I feel like just give off way too much light for the space that I'm in. So now I'm just using 1 big studio light behind my ring light that is now gone, RIP. But I'm gonna purchase another ring light, I think just a little bit bigger, and I'll probably just use the ring light for my room because that seemed to give off the perfect lighting. And then I'll use my studio lights some other way. Hopefully I feel like this is pretty good lighting. I'm not mad about this lighting right now. I was like so devastated when it broke. I was like, no, I just figured out the perfect lighting that I love, but this will work for right now. So today we are going to be doing a review on the Cheekleaders by Benefit. It's their new blush, bronze, and highlight palette. From first impressions, I love. First impressions, I do love. So this is the back of the packaging. It kind of just lets you know what comes in it. So you have Galifornia, Dandelion, Dallas, and Hoola. And so the Galifornia, Dandelion, and Dallas, I believe those are already some blushes that they sell separately. And then they have a palette exclusive highlighter in the shade Tickle. And then they have their Hoola bronzer, and then it comes with their little brush. So it's really, really cute. This is the, I guess you could say, the lighter one because they do have another palette that has darker bronzers and just different highlights and I think different blushes. But I got this one because I really like the highlight in this one. So I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows and my eye makeup, and then I'll kind of do like a talk through of my I'll kind of do a talk through of my foundation routine, and we're going to include this and I'll give you guys my full review if we like it, if we don't, and if it's worth the $60. First I want to talk about my burns. What I realized when I do my makeup, I'll conceal and everything like that and it'll do good, but I see it starting to break through because it's getting dry, so I just make sure that now I'm adding a lot of hydration before I put on. So I'm going in with my Badescu Herbal Hydrating Serum, and I like pack that on as many times as I can before I put on my foundation so that it is hydrated and it like kind of prolongs that cracking and dry process that's going on during the day. So this is like my third time putting it on. So that's what I've been doing to kind of take care of those. So if you guys have any tips or anything like for burns, please let me know in the comment section because I'm always looking for something new to kind of help get rid of my scars. But that's kind of what I've been doing so far. But I have moisturized my face already with the O. Henriksen C Rush Brightening Gel Cream. It's one of my favorites. And let's go to prime. But I'm just gonna go back in with my original Becca primer and do 2 pumps of that. So once I've done that, I am actually going to take an Anastasia stick foundation in caramel. I'm going to use this to first conceal my dark spots. And then I'll just use my Morphe blender to kind of tap that out. I'm going to take a little bit of my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and just put that over my burns because those are just the darkest spots that I have. And then again, taking my blender and blending it out. And then I'm going to take my Born This Way foundation and pump that on the back of my hand. 2 pumps, and then take my Real Techniques buffing brush, I think, yeah. And we're just gonna line it over the face. Perfect. So once we've finished with that, I'm going to take my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger and apply that right underneath my eye in a upside down triangle. And then taking my Morphe blender and just blending that out. Great. And once that's done, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder and tap it into the top. And set my under eye. And you want to do this kind of fast because you don't want any creases underneath the eye with the concealer. But I think Nars is pretty good about not creasing underneath the eye. Like that is one that I feel like does not crease under my eye. So that's why I really like it, and it lasts all day. Okay, So moment of truth, we're now going to go in with the Benefit Cheekleader's Pink Squad palette. They did come out with two. Let me actually look it up. The other one is called Bronze Squad, and so that one is just has darker shades in it. So the cost is $60 for this highlight palette. And what I will say is that price point is phenomenal, because for one original large size Hoola bronzer, that's $30. $30 for one bronzer. In this, you're getting a bronzer, 3 blushes, and a highlight for 60 bucks. Like, that is such a great price point, and I commend Benefit on that, because I feel like, especially for someone who maybe is new and getting into this and wants to highlight and contour and all that stuff, this is going to be the perfect gift or highlight for them. Highlighting palette, like this is perfect. I'm going to go in with Hoola, their bronzer. And you know, I didn't think that Hoola was going to be dark enough for me, but sis, it sure is. So let's take Hoola to bronze. And I always start at the high point of my ear and drag it to like the middle of my cheek. I don't want to drag it all the way down because that's really excessive. And then I'll bronze through my temples and up to my forehead. Love, love, love a bronzy forehead. But it's such a subtle and nice bronzer. It really warms up the face. It's probably one of our best-selling bronzers at Ulta, at least at our location. I've never tried Hoola before this, and I guess I can see why everybody loves it. But it blends out really, really well. It's not a super, super harsh bronzer. I like to bronze instead of contour. I'm not a huge contour person, but I really, really like to bronze up the face, so I feel like this is perfect for that. Now, for blush, I'm gonna go in with Galifornia. This one really, really stands out to me. I love this one. It's beautiful. Voila. And I'm just gonna take a, what brush is this? This is the Studio Pro 3 by BH Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna wipe off the excess powder that I may have under my eyes before I highlight. And then we're gonna go in with Tickle, my favorite. I really want you guys, I don't know here, like, let's just get into it real quick. I need you guys to get like the full essence of that. Oh, it's like a pinkish gold. Oh man. So the one in the Bronze Squad was a lot more of a white gold, and I don't really like to highlight with white gold. It just, I feel like, makes me look ashy personally. Which kind of confused me with the darker palette doing the lighter highlight. Didn't make sense, but it's fine. So I'm gonna, you have to see, like, I need y'all, like, are y'all ready for this? I need y'all to prepare. Just give yourself a minute. Let's just have a minute. All right, perfect. I hope y'all are ready for this because like, what? What? Are you kidding me right now? Like, I could bathe in this. What? Look at that. What? Six. Benefit just did something with that. And it's exclusive. No, I need y'all to come out with this in its own, because I will buy this. By the boatload. By the boatload. Are you kidding me? What? Y'all didn't have to go off like this. Y'all really didn't. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to take a little bit down the nose, or a lot, whichever. And it comes with the mirror. That's cute. But y'all really didn't have to go off the way that you did. Now y'all know I love my Carly Bible highlight palette, like, to die, and I'm like, nothing's gonna beat that. This just did that. This just did that and then some. Like, I will buy this whole palette just for the highlight. Like, it's that good. Get into it. Like, so what is my take on this palette? You need it. You need it. And you know, I don't try to sell y'all nothing. I really don't. I don't try to sell you on a dream. I really don't. But for $60, right? And like, these are pretty big. Okay? These are big. You need it. $60. If you feel like treating yourself, this is the way to do it. And you're gonna get your contour, your highlight, and your blush all in one. Worth the $60. Like, it's a steal. This is a steal. It also comes with like this little tips and tricks, easy makeup tutorials. So you get one of these cards and it gives you look 1 and a look 2 to kind of do with the different bronzers and highlights and stuff and the blush. So that's really awesome. So if you're not really into it, or if you don't really know how to highlight, contour, and all that stuff, it gives you a step-by-step tutorial. Like, are you kidding me? No, you need it. You need it. Like I said, I don't sell you on a dream, but you need that. Yep. There's nothing more than I can say. Like, the proof is in the pudding. Okay. That, like I said, if I could, I would swim in it. All right, so I'm gonna finish up doing my eyes and just throw on some bottom mascara, put on my lip, and then we'll finish up with the video. All right, guys, so this is the final look today. If you guys like the new Cheekleader Palette by Benefit, please give this video a huge thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe as well, and hit that bell button if you guys want to be notified when I'll be having a new video. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with another new video. Mwah.